class. Today I'm going to help you through a few terms that we've been learning, just to help clarify them. The first one is flexion, and that is when you're decreasing the angle between a joint. So if we think of our arm right here, just like lifting a weight, when you flex, you're decreasing this angle and bringing it closer to you. The opposite of flexion is extension, and that's when you're straightening and increasing that angle. The next one is abduction, and just like abducting, you're taking something away, and in this case you're taking something away from your midline. So our midline's right here, and I would be taking away or abducting it, and that's abduction. When we bring that back in from an outside point closer to the midline, we're adducting or adding it back to the midline. The next one is protraction, and protraction, just like pro, is moving something forward towards an anterior position. In this case, I'm protracting my shoulders and bringing them forward in motion. And when I do the opposite of that, that is retraction, and I'm bringing them back to a posterior position. Moving on, we have circumduction, and circumduction is when you have one end of an appendage that's relatively stable, such as my shoulder, and the other end of the appendage is moving in a circular motion. After that, we have rotation. Rotation is when a bone spins along its longitudinal axis. So right here, I'm rotating my humerus bone on its longitudinal axis. After that, we have supination. Supination is actually, it's kind of a difficult one. It's one where you turn your palm to face anteriorly or upwards towards an anatomical position. In this position, the radius is parallel to the ulna. When we do the opposite of that, we have pronation. And in this form, the radius in the humerus, or the ulna, I'm sorry, the radius and the ulna are in an X position, just depending whether it's pronated or supinated. Or that was backwards. Supinated and then pronated. And then lastly, we have dorsiflexion and plantar flexion, and these are when we talk about the feet. Dorsiflexion is a movement in which the toes are elevated, so your toes are up. Plantar flexion is the opposite, almost like you're pointing your toes, and that is when your toes are pointed down. So hopefully you found that helpful, and I hope you all have a great day.